Hello there, good morning, it's Clarkson Commercials here in snowy Glasgow once again, and this one this morning is a 2007 on the 57 plate. It's an October 2007 Ford Transit, new model, 260, short wheelbase, low roof. It's an entry level size transit van. Now, we know all the details on this van, we know all the story attached to it. We bought it as a one owner van about 3 months ago, and we sold it to a self-employed chap in Aberdeen who was starting his own business. Unfortunately, his business never materialised, and we have now subsequently bought the van back from him. The van actually in his possession never even saw any action. It sat up in Aberdeen at his house for the last 2 or 3 months, and we have now purchased the van back from him. Now, all the van has seen in the last 2 or 3 months is a run to Aberdeen when we delivered it, and we picked it up again when we bought it and brought it back down. So unfortunately for that chap in question, his business didn't work out, but the good news for you guys is there is, because of that, and I'll explain the reasons later if you wish, there is now no VAT to be added onto the selling price of this van. 99% of vans, as I'm sure you're aware, are subject to VAT, but because of the reasons I've just explained to you, there is now no VAT to be added onto this van. There's a perfectly justifiable accountancy reason for that, and if you want me to explain that, I'm only too happy to do so. So we sold the van with 56,000 miles on it. It still has got 56,000 miles on it, and we put the shelving in the back for the chap when he first bought it, and you can see the shelving is as new as the day it was put in. So it's a brand new shelving that we put in the back before we took it up to Aberdeen. So your standard transit, ply lined all around, as you can see. The shelving I've explained. It's got the steel bulkhead up front, side loading door, and it's got the overhead courtesy light still in situ up there. But a lovely, clean, fresh van, and really it's every bit the van it was when we sold it, because when it went to Aberdeen it just wasn't used at all. Bodywork is absolutely perfect. It's got a full service history, which I'll show you in a second. I have also got the HPI, or we've got the HPI report printed off, which I'll show you as well. Obviously when we bought it back in, we had to make sure there was no finance on it, so we did an HPI check on it, and I've got the HPI report there. Right, just round into the cabin. I've laid out the documentation here. And this is the service history that was with the van when we initially bought it. Before it went to Aberdeen, it was serviced at 14,000, 28,000 and 46,000, and today it's sitting at 56,000. Due an MOT very shortly, so we will put a year's MOT on it for you. Just put that up there. Now this is your HPI report. This is sort of internal paperwork that we use, and as you can see it says for internal use only, and it checks various aspects of the vehicle's history and background. Vehicle ID, stolen, finance, security watch, insurance write-off, insurance theft, condition, plate transfer, and you'll see it's clear on every count, clear, so there is no baggage or history with the van. And a lot of people don't see that paperwork, but that's something we do internally for every van that we ever deal in. But I just thought in this instance it was with a logbook, and I would just show you that as well. That's the chap in Aberdeen who it was sold to. Registered, hold on, I'll just tell you, registered 22nd of October 2007, so it's all there, very much correct and present, and a very, very clean thing indeed. And again, I stress, it hasn't done any mileage since, or the only mileage it's done since we sold it is up to Aberdeen and back. Right, turn it off. You've got the blue remote key, turn the ignition on. All the lights go out as intended. Give it a couple of revs. Right back down to a steady 900 RPM. No lumpiness or no management lights or anything on at all. Now what the chap in Aberdeen has done, he's fitted a Parrot hands-free system that's up here, and also there's a screen down here for it as well. Being honest, it looks fully operational. We haven't tried it, we haven't connected it to our own phone, but we can do that. But as I say, I stress at this point, we haven't had the parrot working. I'm assuming it is working, but we can check that out for you. So there we go, that's us just about finished. Driver's seat obviously has the armrest, but it's currently folded up there. A very, very, very smart van. Right, so there we go, that one's a 2007 on the 57 plate, Ford Transit 260, short wheelbase, low roof van, frozen white in colour, 57.